Get ready to dive into the fascinating and tumultuous life of one of history's most iconic figures, Cleopatra Death, last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Her story is one of power, love, politics, and tragedy that continues to captivate us to this day. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC in Alexandria, Egypt. She was a member of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Macedonian Greek royal family that ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. Her father, Ptolemy XII, was a weak ruler, and the kingdom was in political turmoil. Cleopatra, a brilliant and ambitious young woman, was well educated in various subjects, including science, literature, and languages. She was one of the few members of the Ptolemaic dynasty to speak Egyptian, which endeared her to her subject. In 51 BC, Cleopatra's father died, leaving the throne to Cleopatra and her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. According to Egyptian custom, they were to rule jointly and marry each other. However, their relationship was strained, and Cleopatra soon found herself in a power struggle with her brother. As the struggle for power intensified, Cleopatra was forced to flee Egypt. She sought help from Julius Caesar, who had arrived in Alexandria in pursuit of his rival Pompey. In a daring move, Cleopatra had herself smuggled into Caesar's quarters, rolled up in a carpet or a bed sack, according to some accounts, to seek his support. Impressed by her intelligence and charisma, Caesar decided to support Cleopatra's claim to the throne. He defeated Ptolemy XIII's forces and restored Cleopatra to power. The two became lovers, and Cleopatra gave birth to a son, Ptolemy XV, also known as Caesarion, in 47 BC. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra needed a new political ally. She found one in Mark Antony, one of Caesar's top generals and a member of the Second Triumvirate that ruled Rome. Their meeting in Tarsus in 41 BC was legendary. Cleopatra arrived on a grand, gilded barge dressed as the goddess Aphrodite, captivating Antony with her wealth and charm. Antony and Cleopatra became lovers and political partners. They spent the winter of 41 to 40 BC together in Alexandria, and Cleopatra gave birth to twins, Alexander Helios and Cleopatra Selene, in 40 BC. Antony returned to Rome but later reunited with Cleopatra in 37 BC. They had another son, Ptolemy Philadelphus, in 36 BC. Antony's relationship with Cleopatra and his increasing neglect of his duties in Rome led to a conflict with Octavian, the future Augustus, who was also a member of the Triumvirate. Octavian declared war on Cleopatra, portraying her as a foreign queen who had bewitched Antony and was a threat to Rome. The decisive battle came in 31 BC at Actium, a naval confrontation off the coast of Greece. Octavian's forces, commanded by Agrippa, defeated Antony and Cleopatra's fleet. The lovers fled back to Egypt, pursued by Octavian. Back in Alexandria, Antony and Cleopatra made a final stand, but their forces were no match for Octavian's. In a dramatic turn of events, Antony was misled into believing Cleopatra had committed suicide. Distraught, fell on his sword and died in Cleopatra's arms. Determined not to be paraded in a Roman triumph, Cleopatra chose to end her life. According to popular legend, she arranged to be bitten by an asp, a venomous snake. However, modern historians suggest she might have used a lethal poison. Cleopatra died on August 12, 30 BC, bringing an end to the Ptolemaic dynasty and marking the beginning of Roman rule in Egypt. Cleopatra's life has been immortalized in art, literature, and film. From Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra to Hollywood's epic portrayals, her story continues to captivate and inspire. She was a shrewd and capable ruler, a passionate lover, and a tragic figure whose life and death left an indelible mark on history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible life of Cleopatra, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more captivating historical tales. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments below. We'd love to hear your feedback on this legendary queen.